Hey, what is going on, guys? CC1 here. I know this is a different camera angle from what you guys are used to. I'm having to use my tablet to record because my phone is literally out of battery, and I want to get this up on YouTube. And Avengers Infinity War. I mean, this is it. If you see my vlog, you know I've literally just edited and put up the vlog. So if you've seen the vlog, you know that I've just been blown away by this movie. Um, This is a review, as you can probably guess by the title, and I have not prepared for this review at all. This is completely spontaneous. I've been back home for around an hour. This is literally all off the top of my head. Everything that I'm about to say is going to be off the top of my head. I'm going to go spoiler free to start off with, and I will warn you guys when I get into the nitty gritty spoilers, because I know by the time this is up, people in America will only just be starting to see the movie, because, you know, time zones, massive difference over here. Actually, no, wait. None of you would have seen the movie at this point. I will put a spoiler bit up. I will say when I'm going to do that, because by the time this is uploaded, people in America still would have not seen it. So, and I know most of my watchers are from America, so I'll put that up just like in the middle of the video whenever I say, and at that point you should click off, because I really don't want this movie spoiled for you guys, because it's too good for that. So anyway, first of all, I want to say that this is not a story-based movie. If you're looking for a story, you come to the wrong place, because they've been building up to this movie for mainly since 2012, since the Thanos post-credit scene in the first Avengers movie. So we could kind of gather how it was going to happen and how it was going to go along. The only form of story you really get in this film is Thanos' black story. Ooh, is Thanos' backstory. It kind of lets you know that he came from this home world, that it was dying. These guys didn't want to, and that's it. That's literally stuff. I'm not going to say any more than that, but it gives Thanos' backstory. That's as much story as you get. It is 2 hours and 40 minutes of action spectacle and pure, utter shock. There are a lot of shocks in this movie, a lot of things that I did not anticipate that we'll get on to later in the review. I mean, I only saw a 2D showing. Hopefully I'm going to see a 3D showing on Saturday, so I'll let you guys know if that one is any better. But it looked like this was a movie made for 3D. I mean, even in 2D though, the effects were just absolutely astounding, guys. I mean, it looked really good. There were a couple shots, and I noticed this in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 as well, where Rocket Raccoon looked a bit off. But besides from that, the CGI, the visual effects, oh my goodness. They did such a good job. They must have spent so much time touching up the visual effects for this. Whoever did the VFX, credits to you. You deserve an Academy Award. Josh Brolin as Thanos, because I know he's one of the main new characters and everyone's, you know, been talking about him. He does a really good job. He is my second favourite Marvel villain. Still falls in line to Killmonger. I think Killmonger was just absolutely the best. I don't think he'll ever be topped. But Thanos was a very close second. Thanos is a very good villain. He's very ruthless. He's very sinister. But at the same time, he's kind of got, in a way, a bit of humanity to him. Like, he has his reasons as to why he wants to destroy half the universe, and in his own twisted way of thinking, you can see his point of view as to why he would want to do that. Doesn't make it right though. I would not destroy half of the universe, guys, okay? He's still a villain, but oh my goodness, he was brilliant. Like, the voice is on point. He never once, like, says something the wrong way or anything like that. He's very good. As for everyone else, the original Avengers lineup, the Guardians of the Galaxy, they're all in there. They're all doing a pretty good job. They're all acting their roles. They're doing what they've been told to do, and they're doing it very well, as they normally do. But as I said, this is not a story movie, so the dialogue is generally all about Thanos and the Infinity Stones. That is mostly what the dialogue is about. And I'm running out of things to say on this spoiler-free bit. The battle in Wakanda is really good. I honestly couldn't tell you what my favourite bit about this movie is right now. I think I'll have to see it again. As I said, I'm going to see it on Saturday to kind of clear that up. But it's 2 hours 40 minutes. The majority of that is action sequences. There is so much that happens in this movie that I still can't quite process it all. I'm going to have to see it 2 or 3 times in order to do that. This is definitely a movie about Thanos, though. I mean, the Russo brothers said that Thanos is the main character in this movie, and it is still an Avengers film. It still feels like an Avengers film, but Thanos is very, very much the main character in this film. He definitely gets the most amount of screen time, and he does make the most with it. There's only a couple of faults that I can point with this movie. One of them I'm gonna say in the spoiler, because no movie is perfect. The other one that I can say, though, is that I think as though they spend too much time with Thanos and I think they spend too much time with Thor and the Guardians in that little subplot area. I think they spend just a bit too much time in that. But other than that, the only problems I've got are in for the spoiler section. Now we're going to get into the spoiler section, guys. So, if you have not seen the movie yet, and you most likely haven't, if you haven't seen it, I don't want you to see this bit, okay? Thanos demands my silence, and I'm not going to be silent, but I'm going to give you a warning. Do not watch this bit if you have not watched the film. Please don't do that, okay? Because I want you guys to go in to the movie and have a fresh, enjoyable experience, especially for a movie this big, okay? So you've been warned. I'm going to say it one more time. If you ain't seen it yet, you don't want it to be spoiled, click off the video. Anyway, now that we've done that, let's get into the spoilers. And there is so much to discuss in this bit. So we're going to start with all of the main characters that are seemingly dead. And it's still wrapping my brain around it, guys. It's a lot. It is a lot of characters that are dead. In chronological order, off the top of my head, Loki is the first to die. Then it's the gatekeeper. I always forget his name. Heimdall, something like that. Then it's Gamora. Then it's Gamora after that, and oh my goodness, I did not expect this one at all. And the way they did it, like Thanos had to kill her in order to gain access to the Soul Stone. It was really emotional. Like, he started like grabbing hold of her hand, and I was like, no, not Gamora, please. Yeah, they did it. They killed her. Thanos killed his daughter, and oh my god, I'm still reeling about all of this. Then it kind of just goes to hell at the end. Like, Thanos did it. Gets all of the Infinity Stones. Every single one. Snaps his fingers. I can't snap my fingers, guys, but you get the message. Destroys half the universe. Yep. So, some of the characters who die in that, I'm going to try and name all of the main characters that die in this bit. Star-Lord. Yeah, I know. Groot. Yeah, I know. Mantis is dead. Drax is dead. Bucky is dead. T'Challa, Black Panther, he's dead. And I did not believe that. I mean, just after the movie, he's only just got a movie, and then they're just like, you know what, screw it. He's dead. Sam Wilson, aka Falcon, dead. I was like, oh my god, not Falcon as well? How can this get any worse? And then it proceeded to get worse. Spider-Man. Spider-Man's dead. I mean, just I'm still reeling, guys. Like, there's so many characters who are dead. Spider-Man is gone. Who else? In the post-credit scene, if you remember the post-credit scene, I think her name's Maria Hill from S.H.I.E.L.D. She's dead, and Nick Fury is dead. And I missed out Vision and Scarlet Witch. They're both dead as well. There is a lot of loss in this movie, and it's just incredible. Some of those I did not anticipate at all, especially Black Panther and Spider-Man. Like, what? It's just... Oh, and let's not forget the entirety of Asgard is also dead. About 4. I mean, just so much loss in this movie. Those are all of the dead people. And what I want to ask you guys to do is that in the comments, let me know what you think about all of that, all of those people who are dead. Because at the moment, I'm not sure what to think. I'm just like, Avengers 4 has got some serious explaining to do right now. Like, at the moment, until then, I would presume they're dead. If they're not, then Avengers 4 has to explain that. But I would presume after Thanos has snapped his fingers that they're all gone. I'm in shock. I'm still in shock that the villain in this movie, the villain won. This is not a good versus evil movie the way it's like every other good versus evil movie, that good always triumphs in the end, maybe with sacrifice, but good wins, good saves the day. No, the villain wipes out half the universe, and many of the heroes are dead. That is this movie. And it took me so much by surprise. Another thing that takes me by surprise is the fact that Thanos got all of the Infinity Stones. I honestly thought that he was only going to get like 3 or 4. And he got them all. So anyway, spoiler discussion. Yeah, what did you guys think about that bit? I've also got to mention... one of the plot holes I found is that... the big massive guy from the Black Order, yeah, like earlier on in the movie, we see Doctor Strange take him to this desert and then shuts the like portal Doctor Strange stuff on him. Guy loses his arm. Then in Wakanda, the guy's got his arm back and he's in Wakanda. And the movie does not tell you how he got back to the Black Order. You would presume that they have the powers to bring him back. But still, it would have been nice to see that or explain that, because now you got a bit of a plot hole in there. Off the top of my head, though, I can't really think of any other plot holes in this movie. I mean, this movie doesn't have a big plot as it is. It's Thanos looking for the Infinity Stones, Thanos beating up everyone who stands in his way, Thanos winning. This is not a plot movie. It's not a plot movie. Story-based is what I meant to say. But I just... The amount of death in this movie just took me by surprise. Post-credits scene. Oh God, what is wrong with me? Captain Marvel. Now, I went and looked at her powers on the internet straight afterwards. And she is Kree. But from what I could gather from her powers, she wouldn't be able to reverse time and, bring the Avengers back. I don't know what role she's going to play in Avengers 4, but it's now plainly obvious, pretty much confirmed, that she is in Avengers 4. It's just a shame that it came at the expense of Nick Fury's life. Yep. And another cool thing is that the end of the credits doesn't say the Avengers will return. It says Thanos will return. So Avengers 4, it's looking like it might be based around Thanos again. But guys, there's just so much I just wanted to mention about all of those deaths. Like, that is plaguing my mind right now, and until I see the movie again on Saturday, I'm just going to be freaking out for the next couple of days. Like, I'm not going to be able to focus on anything else. My brain is just going to be thinking, how did Marvel have the balls to kill off so many major characters. Guys, I honestly don't know what else to say right now. Other than what I would give the movie out of 5, I'd give it a 4.5. It's so shocking. It's well worth your time. It's absolutely amazing, guys. Thanos is an amazing villain, and the Avengers and every hero just got absolutely shredded. And the ironic thing is that the Thanos snapping his fingers is down to 3 people. It's down to, of course, Thanos snapping his fingers and destroying half the universe. It's down to 4 because he has the chance to kill Thanos right at the end. Goes through his chest instead of his head, and Thanos even said that himself. And Star-Lord, like when Iron Man, the Guardians, and Doctor Strange had him held down, and they were taking the Infinity Gauntlet out of his hand. Star-Lord finds out that Thanos killed Gamora, and Star-Lord loses the plot, punches Thanos. Mantis loses her touch on him. Thanos goes berserk and kills them all. No, doesn't kill them all at that point. He goes berserk and then gets to go to Earth, and that's how he wins. So mostly Star-Lord is to blame. It's just incredible. It's just, again, no one could have anticipated that. So yeah, I'd give it 4.5 out of 5 because, like I said, there's the occasional thing I didn't like. I think they spent too much time with Thor and the Guardians, and there was that one little small plot hole that did kind of drive me up the wall a bit. I think there was another one, but I honestly can't remember what it was now. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my Avengers Infinity War review / spoiler discussion. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment on what you thought of the review. If you've seen Avengers Infinity War yet, comment on what you thought of the movie, because oh my goodness, it's just absolutely incredible. And if you are going to comment on what you thought of the movie, at least for a week or so, be wary of other people who might not have seen the film yet. If I see any spoilers in the film, I am going to take them down, no matter how little they are. People deserve to go into the theatre with a fresh movie experience. So as I said, once again, thank you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video.